Hello, it's Dr. Rhonda Johnson, and today is Saturday, November 14th, 2020. And today I'm going to be talking about the coronavirus vaccine. First, I want to have a disclaimer. I do not work for Pfizer. I do not work for the government. I do not own any stock in the Pfizer pharmaceutical company. So this week we all heard about on the news that Pfizer says that its vaccine, which is in current phase 3 clinical trials, is 90% effective. And folks, that's pretty good news. This vaccine has been trialed in more than 44,000 people and in 6 different countries. Pfizer reports no serious safety concerns about their vaccine, and they also state that 42% of their trial participants had racially or ethnically diverse backgrounds. So how will this vaccine be given? It'll be given in 2 shots, 3 weeks apart. People who have had the vaccine say side effects include mild headache, soreness at the injection site, some mild fatigue. People have said their symptoms last about 24 hours. Some people said they felt tired for a couple of days. So that kind of sounds like how I feel sometimes when I get my flu shot. Now, the vaccine contains genetic material from the virus called messenger RNA that codes for one of the spike proteins that's on the outer surface of the SARS-CoV-2 virus. Now, that's only the spike protein. You cannot get the virus from the vaccine. It doesn't code for any other part of the virus. Now, how does it work? Well, the virus's spike proteins aren't normally found in human cells, so their presence triggers an immune reaction in our body, leading to our immune system cells attacking the spike protein and trying to remove it. So think of the vaccine as giving your body a dress rehearsal so that when it sees the real virus, the virus won't be able to get inside your cells and replicate. So again, the main points are the virus, the COVID vaccine cannot give you COVID-19. It's like a practice system or dress rehearsal so that when you come in contact with the real virus, your immune system is primed and ready to kill off the invading COVID-19 virus. Now, will there be enough vaccine? While Pfizer reports that they expect to produce about 50 million doses this year and up to 1.3 billion doses next year, now we know that there are over 350 million people in this country alone and 7 billion people in the world. So obviously this vaccine will not be able to be used for all of the world's population. But the good thing is that there are over 200 different vaccines in development, and about 4 or 5 will likely be licensed here in the United States. So there will be enough vaccine to go around. The biggest challenge will be how to get the vaccine distributed. The vaccine has to be stored at minus 112 degrees Fahrenheit, but folks, that won't be our problem, and they'll figure all that out. So what do you need to do? Stay informed, of course, and be thinking about your decision. You have the power to decide whether or not you're going to get this vaccine. And everybody's going to be watching to see what happens. My guess is that military people, frontline healthcare workers, all the people who are essential, police, firemen, paramedics, all those folks will get the vaccine first. Then folks who are high-risk groups will be next. Again, I don't know, but I would anticipate that. So you have time to decide whether or not you're going to get this vaccine. Now, I do want to say you're probably hearing conspiracy theories about this vaccine. And one that I want to address that I've heard is that this vaccine contains a microchip that's going to control you. Folks, there will be no microchip in this vaccine. This vaccine will be contained of genetic material of this virus and some solutions that they need to keep the virus in the form that's suspendable and can enter the human body. People have asked me many times, am I going to get the coronavirus vaccine? And the answer is most definitely yes. I had signed up to be in the clinical trials, but I was at the upper age limit, so I couldn't do it. But you have to remember that I'm a physician. I've been taking the flu vaccine every year of my life since 1982, because when you work in the hospitals and healthcare settings, you have to be vaccinated. And I've taken extra vaccines because of my missionary work, such as yellow fever and typhoid. And again, I'm just fine. So I'm not fearful of vaccines. Now, again, remember that your doctor will advise you once the other vaccines become available as to which one is right for you. Right now, there's only one to choose from. Now, it may be spring of 2021 before you're able to get the vaccine. So start thinking about this now. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay the course, protect yourself, and be well. This is Dr. Rhonda Johnson. My views are my own. Have a blessed day.